For this section, instead of creating a chain, I don't want to create a chain in so big details. What I want to do is I'm going to add just two structures that will be cylinders from this point to this one. And then I'm going to connect it on the top to the ceiling. So let's make it something simple, but that will give you the exact idea of what we want. Because I also want to try to keep an eye on how much of the rendering I might take for creating this image. So create, I'm going to take a cylinder. Let me put the cylinder here on the center. And now let's expand this, and I would say this is going to be something around, the height is going to be something around 50, probably. Let me check. Yeah, in fact, it has to be a bit more. So let's say something around 70. Good. And remember, it has to be a bit more because we're going to bend, we're going to turn this a little bit. All right. Let me say that I accept this. We have them over the surface. So first of all, I'm going to attach it to the base. We have them. Location 0, 0. Excellent. And now what I want to create is an array of 4 of these cylinders, but I also want to have the control of the rotation. I want to rotate this cylinder before creating anything else. So my goal at this moment will be, let me rotate it just a little bit. And the rotation will be, I don't think it's going to be 45. Let me see if I have another option. Oh, 30 is going to be perfect because I want to rotate him around 60 degrees. So there you go. Fantastic. Well, it is in fact minus 30. Let me see if I can do it to the other side. Yeah, 60. Fantastic. Now that I have this, it is the moment to create the pattern. So I'm going to create a pattern. Of course, as you can see here, there are too many, and I don't want this to happen. So what I will do is, I think that the size of the cylinder is too big. Let me see if I can find other way to do it. First of all, the count is going to be 4. I don't need more than 4. The second part is, okay, this cylinder looks like too big for what I need. So I'm going to take the original one, which is this one, and let's reduce it in size. And to reduce it in size, what I will do is select the model polygroup. Let me pick this side. And now, having reference to this same object, I am going to lower the size. I think it will be something around this. And let me accept. So as I accepted, you can see we have the result that I am looking for. In fact, I'm going to move it probably a bit less. Let me go something in the module polygroup. Again, the side, let me pick the side, and let me move it just a little bit more. Something like that. Excellent. I'm going to keep the reference of the static mesh. The good thing is that all these parts are connected to the same static mesh, and the moment I change one, I will change them all. The other thing is about the rotation. So right now, the rotation is not exactly where I want it to be. I'm going to move it just a little bit, the rotation. So let's see, I think, okay, I need the rotation based on the world. The thing is that the center of the object is not exactly where I want. So I'm going to select the object, and in X form, I am going to edit the pivot to be exactly on the center. So now we have it on the center. Now I can rotate this object. Okay, so I need to rotate it something around -2 degrees, a bit more, probably -5. Yeah, more where I like it. Excellent. All right, perfect. Let me move this element to one side around here. I don't need it at this moment. And the last part of the lamp is like a base, like an element on the top. So let's do this element. This element is also something like a cylinder. So let's go to that point. I'm going to put the cylinder here. The height is going to be something around, I would say 10 centimeters. In fact, 10 centimeters is a lot. Let's say 5. And with this 5, I am going to take a radius of, I would say 10, probably. No, too much. It is too much. 2. Yeah, probably 3. Yeah, much what I'm looking for. Closer to what I'm looking for. And this one, the height, I'm going to move it just 1. Let's go. In fact, I'm going to move it 2. This is about playing with these values, guys, until you get the one that you really want. So I'm going to take this one and I'm going to attach it respect to this one. So position is going to be 0, 0. And now the height is going to be in the center to cover all these elements. Excellent. And now the last part of the lamp, of course, is the hanging, the last element to hang on. And for that, I am going to add another cylinder, but this cylinder will be located here. The radius will be something around 1. And the height, let me check the different pictures we have here. So here will be, as you can see, it's very short on this. And in fact, it's very short in all of them. Yeah, I'm going to take that same reference, which would be something like height, let's say 20 centimeters, probably. Something around that. Yeah, if I have to change it later on, it won't be a problem. And of course, at the end of this one, we need as well a base. So I'm going to take this as a reference. I'm going to create a copy of this object. So I'm going to duplicate it because I want to make it more thin. Module, edit, the top. I select the top. Let me check. They're looking good. And down, something like this. Excellent. Excellent. All right. Let me see. All right. Now I want to, let me make this sub-object again of the bottom to put it on the center. So attach to this one and let me center you because it's not in the center. And the same will apply to this one. So attach to the subject and let me put you on the center. This is pretty much in the center. And let's say 50. Oh no, what did I do? Let me go here with tens. Let me go here with tens. So there we go. I think it's going to be too much. Yep, let's go with the ones. Okay. Excellent. And one more. And I have to disconnect. Fantastic. I think it's looking great. So we have the structure. With this, we finished. I can move now this to one side. I don't need it anymore. So here we have the other structure of the other lamp for our hotel. The original was this one, and this is the final result. Well, it's not exactly the final, it's just the model, this result. Then we're going to add the textures, colors, materials, etc. But this is the modeling part, and the modeling part, this is very good.